Hello, good afternoon, Wendy here, and Narberth today is got blue skies and my little lady is out of the house, so that's all good. Now then, today I'm going to try the impossible, well, impossible for me. I'm going to try and make a flower and a card to put the flower on. So now what I'm using here is called Formiran, and it is the best foam, I think, for making flowers. And here then I've got a oil pastel in, guess what colour? Yellow! So I've done these three in advance, so I'm just going to help if I, help if I use the right end, wouldn't it? There we are, that's better. Now I'm not being too fussy over how I do it. I'm just going to go dee. And there is one person I must thank very much for this tutorial. It's a young lady called Monica, or Paper Mona. Now she's the one that actually started me off flower making. Well, there was her and another lady started me off flower making, and I finally got back in touch with her. So I'm going to try one of her cards, and as it happens, I did happen to, I think I have the correct cardstock, and this is from Lemoncraft. Lemoncraft, yeah. Right, now then I've got my iron here, and you need to set it not very, very high, because whoops, not very, I've got it back to just. Can you see that? Yes. I've just got it off the cotton bits there because I did have it higher the other day, but I found that it burnt the petals. So here we go, eh? I'm going to sit down again now. Take the weight off my feet. Now what you do, right? Be careful doing this. Do not let children do this on their own. I hadn't switched it on. Oh, well, never mind. What I'll do instead, while that is heating up, the show must go on. Right, I'm using, get the card the right way round so I know where to put what. Right, now this is a 4.5 by 9 piece of cards, scored in half for 4.5. and burnished, etc., and folded. Oh look, there's two colours I could have chosen there. I'm going to go with the green one because that's the colour she used, and I don't, well, as you know, I don't very often tend to copy, because this is copying another person's cards, but because I've never done one with so I've never done one with, oopsie daisy, a little bit of wiggle room is okay, but not quite that much. I've never actually done one with a flower on it, so I thought, well, you know, I'll just try this one now. Right, I've now got, this is 4.5, that's 4.25. This one should be right, this is 3.5, and this one here is 3. What I'll do is I'll get my blog sorted, and I'll put all of this on the blog, on my blog for you, and it's at craftymaggie.blogspot.com. I'm trying to build my blog up, so you know, if you or you know anybody that likes to watch a little Welsh nutter on telly, well, that's on, well, yeah, you can now, can't you? Oh, well, watch me, then please show them how hilarious I can be. And half the time I don't mean to be. Right, so I put all those there. Here we are, and I'll leave that to dry. Right, now oh, you do need a glue gun as well. This is my 3rd glue gun. I bought it because, as you can see, it's cordless. and I was getting in such a mess with it because I was, oh, what did you foot then? I was getting all tangled up in the wires, so I bought a cordless one. Now then, we shall start again. Now that the iron is hot, what we do is we put it up and we just hold it there for a minute. That's all we want to do is for the foam to get warm. The warmer it is, the easier it is to manipulate. If you don't like getting mucky hands, I would advise you to wear gloves. Now there's one done. This is a 4-petal flower. See, as it curls up, just throw it off. This is why I said I'm not that meticulous about how I colour it, because as you scrunch it and roll it, well, it all rolls into one in any case. Now, I know it's quite safe to... Oh, that needs a bit... If you don't think it's curly enough, give it another roll. Right. I don't know whether you're seeing that on there, are you? See if I can move... how's that then, eh? Is that better? Let's knock that off. Now, I've got to be careful now I don't burn myself. Because you know me, I'm all hands. All hands and heart and no coordination. Right, that's another one done. Now I did the same with these two as I've done with this one. I'll do it here again. Take the petal, put it on there, stay warm up a bit and poke it off. Because that's all we're doing is warming it so that it's a little bit easier to manipulate and handle. Right, while I'm rolling that, I'm going to turn my iron off. I'll bring my glue gun in. I'm trying to work on this small space so that you can see everything I'm doing. This is going to be a blank card, so there's going to be no sentiments on the front. Right, now after I've rolled that all up, oh, come on. The trouble is sometimes you roll it up so tight that you can't do. Now, this is you've got to be careful of. I mean, after a time you do get the feel of it, but very gently, just push it out like that. And just do the middle, don't do the tips. The tips are, that's why we did that rolling about thing, so that the tips can be slightly wrinkles. I'm not putting much pressure on it, but I think for the first few flowers, I think what you need to do, you need to cut some scrap and just have a play, because you can feel when it's going to go split. And I tell you what, I felt that a lot of times. The dies I'm using are from Lady E Designs, and I get them from eBay. She is it was actually Monica or Paper Mona and Lady E that got me into this seriously into it. I mean, there was another dear friend of mine that showed me a couple of how to do a couple of flowers, but then I went looking elsewhere, didn't I? So, but she's still doing them, and I believe that Monica Paper Mona, she will be on Facebook tonight at 7, and I think she's with I wrote it down somewhere. Airline Art or something it's called. No, I'm not going to find it now, right? Now, what I'll do is, I'll see if I can put a link below. Right, so I've done two more to go. Can you see when I've pulled that out now, how different that looks? It would also be handy if I turned my glue gun on, wouldn't it? What am I thinking of today? I don't know. What have you been doing crafty today then? Nice to see what you've done. If you ever want somewhere to post your things, then please go onto my Facebook page, and I'm quite happy for you to post your things on there, especially if they are something that I've done and that you've tried and now you've done it. Or maybe you've got new ideas that you want to try out. But it's so easy to create a Facebook account, so don't worry too much about that. Right, now my last one. There we go. Now what I'm going to do, give my iron a second chance. Let's see, I do 1, 2, 3, 4. These are only half of what I've got. No, I didn't want you in there, did I? This is the one I wanted. Yeah, the others are over in my little, I call them cubby holes. Remember the little square things? There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be fine with 5. What we do then is, well, we don't need to do it yet, but because I'm wasting time now waiting for the glue gun to... Right, so that's that. Now then, I'm going to bring this... No, I'm not. Take that over. So all you need to do, you need to put a little blob with this, but off to the side. Oops. Be careful with the glue, because it is a hot glue gun and it will burn you. Trust me on that. It does definitely burn. When you put in a little tiny blob, it just... Sorry about that. Okay. You get strings sometimes coming off the glue gun, and then and because this is so fine, it will just fly everywhere. I've got no idea how long this is going to be for. Right, I should now get this and my trusty pokey stick. Give it a little wiggle. Cheese them apart then, just so that they're flush. No, can't think of the word now, but so they're all bumped up. I'm sure bump is the word. Right. What I've done, I've got a piece of wire here, and I put it in the middle of the stamens. And why I'm using the wire is so that I can pierce the foam, middleish, not bad. There's postman coming, I've forgotten about him. I thought that he'd already been. Now, when you get to this stage, be very careful as you pull in it, because they could rip. Just tease it out. It might take a while, but just be patient with it. There we go. Just flush up. What can I use instead of that word? Fluff up, that's the word I'm looking for. And just put a little bit there again, just to cover that piece of, oops, that bit of glue. Right, so then I'll take my wire away, Away with you, away. And then what I need to do, somehow I need to cut this piece off. And don't worry, it won't unfurl, because what we're now going to do is we're going to put it on here. So I'm putting a little bit of glue around the base again. Oh, come on, stand up. Don't mess me about today now. And then you just put that on the side of the card and just hold it there for a few minutes. Right, now then I have here, I saw Monica do this, and she made it look so easy, and I'm gonna make a mess of it. I'm sure I am. Now then, what she did was, I think she sort of did like that. Put a blob of glue on there. If you want to lay down, you lay down then. And then she popped that underneath the flower. There we are. You can just have time. And if you want to, then we can... these are beautiful, but how on earth do they come off? You know, yes. What you could do then, at the bottom here, we could put down a butterfly. Just lift up its wings. Butterflies don't have foldy over wings. Butterflies have straight, sticky up wings. So there we go. A nice little card with a foam around flower. And what you can do with these, you can just spend a little bit of time just organising it, because it has been sort of squished a bit. And that's my card for today. Thank you ever so much for watching, and if you like it, show it to your friends, and also please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. The thumbs up, like I always say, is like a hug. And it's lovely to have a hug, especially now we're not supposed to have one. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. Goodbye.